Andrew Bailey, the CEO of the Financial Conduct Authority, has outlined the right solution to Brexit in his view. Speaking to BBC Radio 4's Today programme, Mr Bailey also claimed the European Union's comments around cherry-picking were misplaced. He said, "I have worked alongside the Bank of England and the Treasury on this. Frankly, we all believe the right solution in the future is to have an open market. That Brexit does not need to lead to protectionism and closed markets. I think the question on what is going to be the arrangement post-Brexit, post-single market, I think as the Treasury was reported as saying, we can have what I call automatic rule-taker status, because that means somebody else writes the rules for you and that is not acceptable. Get if Brexit news." Andrew Bailey outlined the right solution to Brexit. In his eyes, the negotiation is all to play for on this front. "We have put forward some sensible ideas on this about how we can get outcomes based on equivalence, because we all basically want the same thing." Mr Bailey was then pressed by the BBC host about the short amount of time left in negotiations. The banker replied, "No, and that is why it is a big focus for us. We are frankly hard at it. I think this argument between the Bank of England and the Treasury has been overdone. There is a lot of talk about cherry-picking, which I think is misplaced." Andrew Bailey speaking about the impact of Brexit, he added, "If we are talking about wholesale financial markets in London, where really a lot of the talk is about, and the jobs as well. Obviously, London is a global financial centre, with services to the rest of the world as well. A lot of businesses will stay here. One of the things I would say is I think, if you talk to most firms, their estimates of the likely day one changes are lower than they were 2 years ago. But that doesn't tell you what is going to happen at any stage. The right answer for this for both us and the EU, because there is a lot of talk about cherry-picking, which I think is misplaced, is we have open financial markets, we have strong regulation, and both sides will benefit from it. Frankly, that is the right solution in my view. It preserves free trade, it preserves open markets, and everybody benefits. A number of high-profile EU figures have warned the UK they cannot cherry-pick in Brexit negotiations. The warning means Britain will not be able to obtain the benefits of European Union membership when it cuts ties with the bloc. The Prime Minister has still yet to resolve the Northern Ireland border issue as Theresa May prepares for the EU summit in June. Mrs May clashed with her cabinet over Britain's future customs arrangement with the European Union. Britain's future relationship with the European Union over financial services remains unclear.